You know what I was thinking?
No, we do not. However, I'm sure you're going to tell us. Viewer discretion is advised.
Would men still date women if they couldn't have access to their bodies?
Of course not. Is that not a part of the package? Because I'm sure if that man also told you, hey, we're going to be dating, but I'm not going to protect or provide for you, would you still date him? I'm not going to show you any affection. Would you still date him? I won't be supportive in any way, shape, or form. Would you still date him? Like, why do y'all get on here and ask these stupid questions when you know the answer to it? And not only is the question stupid, you're being disingenuous because you know no person would stand for some shit like that. So before this woman or any woman like her tries to summarize the whole relationship into sex, let's make it make sense here. A relationship is made up of key components, and sex is one of those very, very key components. Not only is it healthy for two people in a committed relationship to have a healthy sex life with one another, it's also a way for you to exercise. It's also a way for you to bond and become closer. It's also a way for you to bring children into this world if you decide you want to have children. And that's just a few examples of what sex can do. Most relationships would not stand the test of time if sex wasn't on the table, just like a lot of other things, like support, like security, like provision. That does not now mean that's what the relationship is all about. These are key components that make up relationships. Y'all need to stop trying to do this shit because y'all know damn well how important sex is to a relationship, let alone how important it is to a man. No different from how support and security is important to a woman. Keep in mind, she's not even refusing sex because she's on some religious or spiritual journey of some sort. This is simply some childish game she wants to play just to make it seem like the only thing that mattered to men in relationships is sex. And we all should know, although it is very important to men, that is not the only thing that matters. But to answer her question, no, he wouldn't fucking be with you anymore. Why? There's other women having sex. You don't want to have sex. That's your God-given right. But it would be stupid of him to sign a deal like that, knowing how much he values sex and what it actually does for him in particular. Just like it would be stupid of you to get with a man that says he's not going to provide or protect you. Stupid ass.
Like, let's just say I was dating a guy and I was like, yeah, I don't want to have sex for 2 years. Would men still date me?
You know what? That's a good question. You should try it. Let us know how it goes. Yeah, keep the change.
Hold on. So we're acting shocked that people want their relationship needs met? That's like buying a car and saying, would you still drive it if it didn't have an engine? Nobody's saying sex is everything, but pretending it doesn't matter is just as ridiculous. If your whole argument depends on removing a major part of a relationship, you've already lost the debate. Men have standards. Women have standards. That's called dating. Stop turning basic compatibility into some conspiracy against men. That's not how real life works.
This is me reenacting dating a man in 2026. How tall are you? 5'5"? Oh no, that's too tall. That's too tall. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How many bodies you said you got? 3? No, that's too much. That's too much. I need my bitch untouchable. I need my bitch untouched.
What's your type? What kind of girls do you like?
Spanish.
Oh.
Anything light skin with curly hair. I don't want no African booty scratcher. I'm cool. I don't like no African bitches. That's your natural hair? You ever thought about straightening it, like the back or something, the kitchen? Nah, but I know the person that I'm with gonna know 50-50 is what we gonna be doing. That other shit is unreasonable. It's not realistic, bro. It's not realistic. Oh, you just think you so innocent. You just don't be doing nothing. Ain't no way, bro. You ain't been celibate for 3 years, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Everybody fucking. Ain't no way. So you said you be going to the gym? You should let me come with you. What gym you go to? I'm not buying no bitch no Chanel, bro. I'm not buying no bitch. These bitches be broke in real life. I'm not buying no bitch no Chanel. My baby mama really bitter. Like, she don't let me see my son. And it's because I don't want to fuck her no more. Anytime I do fuck her, it's because I want to see my son. You say you just get out the shower? Without me, though? So you know how to cook. Oh, okay. What's your top 3 dishes you make?
She actually has a point that there are men out here saying some wild stuff. Every one of those examples exists somewhere online. But here's where the conversation needs balance. Social media keeps rewarding the loudest, most toxic people because outrage gets views. The average guy isn't asking if your natural hair should be straightened, bragging about cheating with his baby mama, or saying he wants an untouched woman while living reckless himself. The same way men shouldn't judge all women by the worst TikToks, women shouldn't judge all men by the most unhinged clips. If your dating strategy is built around the internet instead of real life, everybody starts looking like the villain. That's why so many people think dating is doomed, when they're really just addicted to rage content.
So today we're going to check out...
Why is it that everybody's so entitled nowadays? Like,
oh my gosh, so is this the whole primary? Oh.
I get it. You want a man to buy you flowers. I understand. But, look, some of y'all are single, and you won't even consider to go out with a guy if he doesn't take you to like a Michelin star restaurant on the first date. So now it's just not flowers. Now it's the flowers, the Michelin star restaurant. You want them to call you an Uber to pick you up for this first date. Somebody you barely know. I don't know. I think it's a little weird.
Having standards isn't the problem. Everybody should have standards. The issue is when your expectations keep growing while you've invested nothing into the person sitting across from you. A first date is supposed to be about figuring out if there's chemistry, not seeing how much money somebody is willing to spend on a stranger. If your interest depends on the price tag instead of the person, you're not looking for compatibility. You're screening for financial performance. Then people wonder why dating feels transactional. Relationships last because of mutual value, not expensive first impressions.
Okay, here's my 2026 strict dating program. These are the things that will get you cut. Starting off strong, if you don't send me a non-refundable deposit for my hair, my makeup, my nails, my spray tan, my outfit, babysitter, transportation to and from the date, and most importantly, my time, you're cut. That probably just eliminated over 95% of the pool. Bye! Next is if you follow half-naked women on social media, you're cut. Actually, if you have any social media, you're cut. If you talk to any of your exes in any capacity, or any girls in general, except for your sister, you're cut. If you have friends that cheat, you're cut. If you disrespect any of my friends, you're cut. If you lack emotional intelligence, you're cut. If you don't follow the sidewalk rule or open the doors for me like a gentleman, you're cut. If you sleep in, you're cut. By 8:30 a.m. Pacific, the stock market has already been open for 2 hours. If you don't have a stable job or career, you're cut. If you're broke, you're cut. If you start an argument with me while I'm out on a girls' night or on a girls' trip, you're cut. If you're negative, pessimistic, or low vibration, you're cut. If my ChatGPT doesn't like you, you're cut. If you lie even once, you're cut forever. These are just a few non-negotiables. Bye.
All right, let's break this down logically. Having standards is one thing, but this isn't a dating standard. It's an application process with an entry fee. You're asking a complete stranger to financially invest before you've invested anything yourself. A non-refundable deposit just to meet you? That's not reducing risk. That's shifting all of it onto the other person. Then every tiny mistake...
Yeah, I would love to date, okay? I don't know how to do that in this current climate, okay? I'm not gonna look smacks, I'm not white, and I'm not gonna be blonde. Never, ever, it's okay. Also, if I did something like Facebook dating niche, I don't want to date my fucking cousin. I'm not trying to be rude, I just don't know what to do. But then I also am like kind of grossed out at the idea, and when a man comes up to me, I'm kind of like, eh. So I am my own worst enemy. Hope this resonates.
I'll give her credit. At least she's self-aware enough to admit she's part of the problem. She says she wants a relationship, but then admits she's uncomfortable when a man actually approaches her. That's the contradiction a lot of people are dealing with today. Wanting connection while rejecting the situations where connection starts. Not every obstacle is society. Sometimes it's fear, unrealistic expectations, or bad past experiences shaping every new interaction. Dating requires some level of openness and vulnerability. If every door feels unsafe, eventually you'll end up locking yourself out of the relationship you say you want.
For a lot of you single women out here that are dating right now, your house is off limits no matter what. Your house is your safe haven. So a lot of you women, you meet these men and they're like hell bent on getting to your home or getting inside of your home. You should never be inviting a man to your house until you know first and foremost where he lives at, first name, middle name, last name, social security. You have an idea of where his mother lives. Let me explain something to you. Your house is that's your last line of defense. You might want to cut this dude off. Like if you want to sleep with him, that's what hotels are for. If you want to sleep with him, maybe that's what his house is for. But your house is your sanctuary. Stop inviting these men to your homes. They're bringing their energy in your house. They're bringing energy from other women inside of your house. Listen, stop giving these people easy access to where you lay your head at, man. That's mandatory, and a lot of you women, you got away from that because you're a prisoner of convenience. Well, it's convenient. He might as well come over here. And no, it should be an honor for that man to get inside your home. Respectfully, to get inside your home is major. Let's get back to having standards, and it's going to be a lot of. This is why you book your sessions with me, man, and come to my live shows: New York, Connecticut, Baltimore, Vegas, Indianapolis.
Finally, somebody talking about standards that actually make sense. Not buy me designer bags. Not spend $1,000 on me. Just protect your peace. And don't hand strangers a map to your front door. Trust is earned, not delivered with DoorDash. People rush access, then act surprised when boundaries get crossed. Move smart first. Feelings can come later.
Abstinent or trying to convince someone to be abstinent just so that they can date you.
And this is what I was talking about yesterday. The entitlement to a woman's body. What are you talking about? Oh, him coercing her into having sex is just as bad as her making him stay abstinent. What? You mean him getting to know her as a human being and not being able to be inside of her? That is pressuring him. Y'all are so fucking stupid because once again, we act all woke. We think, oh my God, this is heteronormative, this is misogynist, this is that. But you refuse to acknowledge what's really happening. You're not acknowledging he felt entitled. You feel entitled. You feel as if it is an entitlement to not want to fuck somebody on the second date. You think it's a form of entitlement for saying that, oh, I don't want to establish sexual compatibility early on. Who the fuck needs sexual compatibility after 2 dates? After 1 date? I don't know. I'm a lesbian. Me and my girlfriend didn't talk about anything sexually until about 3 months into us talking. So I've never had to deal with this. But I don't know. Like, y'all are really slow if y'all think that this is consent and that this is right and that he is right in any way, because he is not. He is not. He is not entitled to anything. He is not entitled to her body. If she wants to not fuck him and date him, you're allowed to do that. Like you can do that.
Let's separate two different issues because people keep blending them together. Nobody is entitled to another person's body. If she doesn't want to have sex, that's her decision. End of discussion. But he's also not obligated to continue dating someone if physical intimacy is important to him. Rejecting sex is a choice. Walking away because your needs don't align is also a choice. The problem starts when either side tries to shame the other for having boundaries. Compatibility isn't about forcing someone to change. It's about finding someone whose values match yours.
There are men out there that won't even need to touch your body. For them to want to do anything and everything for you. They will lay their lives on the line for you and never lay a single finger on you. That's what real devotion looks like.
This kind of man doesn't need sex to prove his loyalty. He protects your body, your heart, your peace without ever expecting access to it first.
He sees your worth before he sees your skin. He values your spirit more than your curves. He builds safety around you instead of pressure.
Yeah.
If the world will tell you men only want one thing, but the
right man wants your soul first.
Yeah.
He wants your trust, your laugh, your dreams. He'll fight battles for you and he doesn't have to fight.
Yeah.
He'll stand in the fire so you don't get burned.
Yeah.
And never once make you feel like you owe him your body. That is what you deserve. Not a man who trades effort for access, but a man who gives everything simply because you're you. Stop settling for men who make you feel like your body is the currency. The right one treats your heart like treasure and never demands payment up front. There are men who will lay their lives on the line for you and never lay a single finger on you. That is what you deserve and nothing less.
Man, this sounds beautiful. Until you actually think about it. He'll risk his life for you, he'll protect you, he'll give you everything. He'll expect nothing. So, what exactly is she bringing, besides existing? We've gotten so comfortable romanticizing one-sided relationships that people call it true love. No, that's not love. That's unrealistic fantasy. The strongest couples don't have one hero and one passenger. They have two people showing up for each other.